we're gonna do an all signs. And in this one, I think that's... Anyways, and in this one, we will look at what the new moon will bring you. A little scattered, but I was kind of not... I kind of forgot about the new moon readings that I did for the all signs. And I just remembered today, or like an hour ago, that, oh shit, on the 1st of December, there's actually a new moon. So we're gonna do that right now. Okay. And see what we get. Remember that the new moon energy is 2 weeks before and 2 weeks after. So it could take time to play out for you. Let's see. So check your sun, moon, rising signs. Hang on. Right. The order of the readings will be ether, fire, earth, air, water. Let's begin. Hey December, what's up? Alright, so we're gonna start with ether. Ophiuchus, what will the new moon bring you? That was fast. There's a hottie that's walking into your life, Ophiuchus. Now, you might be aware of this hottie, aware of their existence, or it could be like a whole new ass hottie walking into your life. I see a start of a relationship, or if it's not like starting a relationship, you and this person will start getting to know each other with the intention of taking the connection to a relationship. So your single ass will no longer be single, Ophiuchus. And you know, I want to say that the connection between you and this person is going to take off quickly. Meaning that you might be dating for a few times, and then third, fourth date, you'll be already talking about getting in a relationship or maybe moving in together or something of that sort. Like it feels like it's going to move pretty fast. Yeah, I know. Thank you, December, for the super chat. I appreciate your support. Let me heart it. That's okay. Thank you for the birthday wishes. So, yeah, Ophiuchus, look at you. Single Ophiuchus will no longer be single. It's going to be a very attractive person. I mean, we have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is known to be attractive. It's like a flame to the moth. Is that how you say it? Light to the moth? What? You know what I mean, right? I'm not going to pressure my brain with too many sayings. I'm still recovering from last night. Damn. If you know, you know. My face is inflamed with alcohol. All right. Let me see if there's anything else. Or is the relationship or this hottie the main course? It seems like it's the main course. Yeah, oh my god, look. Queen of Wands again. You know, I would not be surprised if you and this person are like sexy mother fluffers. And you're just gonna put your good genes together and mix. I'm not saying that you will have babies, but hey, no coincidence. The fact that I said that, maybe you will have a baby. Okay, we're jumping into the future. Too soon, too much. So let's just say the new moon will bring you a new relationship, a new person. This person you will kind of form a relationship with pretty quickly. Like, I feel like you and this person will talk about the future, where the connection is going, and whatever else. You know, I want to say at least one of you is aware of the other person. So either them aware of you, or maybe like stalking your ass, or you stalking them aware of their existence. Because it feels like, it doesn't feel like that new. You know, like someone knows something. Someone knows something. So whether that's you or them. But anyway, I see a union between you two. So, if you have been stalking this person and you've been wanting this person for a while, Ophiuchus, well, this is a little victory for you, because this person is wanting to be in a relationship with you. Or at least date you until you both decide that you want a relationship together. Alrighty. All right, let's see. Fire, Sagittarius. How you doing? Sagittarius, I predict that you will get a bonus reading in the first 2 months of December. I predict. I can see it. All right, Sagittarius, let's see. What will the new moon bring you? Ooh, interesting. I'm getting travel. You could be visiting a new place. It doesn't have to be travel as in like to another country. You could be going to a new place that will be your favorite new spot. You know, it could be like, I feel like for some of you, it could be like making plans to move. Or you could be visiting new places to see if you want to move there. And maybe you'll love it and you will decide that you want to move there. So I see kind of like, before you actually move somewhere, you might visit first to kind of check the vibes. Or you could be just exploring in the sense where you're exploring new places and you want to see new places, or you find like new spot, new favorite spot. So I see you exploring, you know, doing what you do best, Sagittarius. But I see inspiration as well. So it's not like, hey, I'm gonna explore. I see inspiration, like you will get an idea, or you will make a decision from that exploration. Okay. You might even meet someone interesting. It could be like a friend or a lover, someone that catches your eye. eyes, or maybe your eye. Yeah, you know what I'm getting from this? It's, you know when you kind of don't want to go somewhere, it's like, I don't want to go. But then when you commit and actually go, you have a lot of fun. Or you find out that someone interesting is there and you have a lot of fun getting to know them. Or you find information about the place that you went to that you're so glad that you went, because if you didn't, you wouldn't know. So through your exploration to this new place, you will find inspiration, or you will find that you want to make a decision based on your exploration. I feel like you will have a lot of fun. This feels like fuel to your fire, Sagittarius. It feels like it's gonna fuel you to do something about what you find out. This is uplifting, you know? It feels like it's gonna make your fire burn brighter. So I see a lot of ideas, optimism. It's like, ooh, there's hope. Ooh, I'm glad I made it, or I'm glad I stuck to what I wanted to do. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't find this. Like, it's almost like this is like a hidden gem. You had to go, you had to be there. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, I'm getting like some of you are actually going to move. Like relocation. You might visit a place and you're like, oh, I can see myself live here. Yeah, I wanna move here. I wanna move here. This is it. This feels like it's calling for me. So some of you, I see you relocating to the place you explore. It's gonna be worth it. I feel like you know that it's gonna be uncomfortable. I mean, obviously, when you relocate to a new place, it's uncomfortable. Because you have to get rid of this and sort your things out and call all your service providers and transfer whatever. It's like, it's a hustle, right? It's a hassle, not hustle. It's a hassle. But it's worth it, especially if the place you're moving to has a lot of gives you a lot of inspiration and fuel. So it's gonna be worth it, Sagittarius. Alrighty, very fitting message for Sagittarius. Exploration and Sagittarius goes hand in hand. We just started, you guys. Hi, Janice. Alrighty. Leo. Leo, let's see. What will the new moon bring you? Let's see, what will the new moon bring you? An opportunity to get out of a stuck situation. Don't we like those, huh? Yeah, okay. You will get the last piece of the puzzle that will help you make your decision final. Now, this could be in relation to a connection, or it could be in regard to a decision that you've been putting off because you don't feel very confident to finalize it. And the universe is going to give you the last piece of the puzzle. It's like, there you go. Will that clear things for ya? And you'll be like, okay, now I can confidently move forward with my decision. So a stuck situation, something you've been holding back from committing to or finalizing in making a decision in regard, you're going to be able to do that now. You will be given the last piece of the puzzle, the last piece of the information you need to make it final. And I just pulled my hair. To make it final, Leo. And you're going to be 100% sure of your decision. So you're not going to be confused anymore. You're not going to be like, yeah, but I'm not sure. Is this the right move? Is this the right thing to do? Does the universe support me in this decision? So if you're not confident, you will have the confidence now. You will be given the kind of the last thing you needed to push you forward. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Look at that. The Ace of Swords. Confirmation to what I just said. The last piece of the puzzle. The clarity you needed. The confidence you needed. The push you needed to finalize your decision. You know when you make a decision and you're not quite sure, am I being impulsive? Am I just bored? Is this right for me? Yeah, you're gonna know. You're gonna know. All these questions that you had and you're not quite sure, you're gonna know. The confusion is going to be removed. This is the 8 of Cups. I feel like you will put your emotions on the side, or maybe fear. You know, sometimes fear is what stagnates us or what kind of creates doubt. So you're going to put that aside and you're like, okay, let's stick to the facts. The last piece of information that I was given is going to allow me to put my fear on the side and make my decision final. So you will have like a focused decision to make soon. When I say focused, I mean clear. Okay. You know, I thought these readings will be long, but like they're moving pretty fast. Okay then. Aries. Aries, let's see, what will the new moon bring you? Ooh, a pause. It's like, hold up, slow down. Wait, you're not seeing everything. You could be trying to, you know, how do I explain this? I'll explain it this way. Hopefully you know what I mean. You know when you have been driving fast, and this is something that I've noticed with myself, so I'm going to use that as an example. So when I'm driving fast on the highway, and then I'm back in like small roads or town roads where you kind of have to slow down, you can't go above speed, and you kind of feel like, damn, I'm going really slow. But I just got off the highway. Right? So it's like you think slowing down is too slow. It's not actually too slow. It's just like moving from a fast or speedy energy to slowing down feels like I'm almost like too slow that I'm gonna stop. But it's not. It's because you got used to the speed that you were going at. So the universe is going to be like, ooh, we're going to slow you down. And you think like, why is my situation stagnant? Why am I not moving? It's not stagnant. It's slowing you down to the point where it's almost like pushing you to take in your surroundings. Because when you were going full speed, you're not seeing anything, right? Like, for example, the way I see it is, for example, the driver is more focused on, sneeze, are you coming or not? The driver, for example, when they're driving, they're more focused on driving or the road than enjoying the scenery. The passenger gets to take it all in because the passenger is looking out, which actually slows things down. We're gonna get into the physics. The things that you look up too close and you are at a certain speed will seem so fast. But when you look far, things slow down, right? So I'm trying to explain the concept here of you thinking that you're slowing down to this to a point where you think you're stagnant, but it's not. It's almost like the universe is wanting to take you out of the driver's seat and put you in the passenger, so that you get to see the scenery, so you get to take it in. So I see a pause, a slowdown that's coming your way. And the pause and the slowdown is not to stagnate you, it's to allow you to learn, take in information that you've been missing at a full speed. And I don't know why you need to do that. Maybe there is something that you need to know before you go back to full speed again. It's an emotional matter. Maybe this will give you clarity of emotion, or you will feel like it's like the slowdown will kind of force you or push you towards facing what's inside you emotionally, what's happening emotionally inside you. But it's to do with the heart. It's to do with feelings. Is this coming out or not? Okay. Yeah, it's almost like this beginning that you kind of missed out on, or maybe if you didn't miss out on it, it's kind of giving you a U-turn towards it. Maybe you're trying to get away from someone or a connection that you're not done with. Even if you think you're done, the connection is not done with you. Maybe that's the more accurate way to describe it. Or maybe it's your heart, demanding to be heard. And your heart is like, universe, make Aries stop for a second so that they can hear me, because I'm... kind of feels like that. maybe your heart is kind of telling on you. Make this Aries stop, because that's not fair. I need to be heard here, okay? I'm a very important organ and I work really hard to keep Aries alive. Can I get a minute to talk about my feelings? So you're gonna get a pause, Aries, to learn more about what's happening emotionally within you, so that you get more of a fuller picture of what's going on in your heart, rather than distracting yourself with your full speed way of living life. Your heart wants to be heard, okay? All right, I'm gonna slow down a little bit, because I feel like I'm going full speed, like the Aries reading. Hey Nana. Hey Emma. We're gonna do Earth next. Hang on, let me get my orange juice. Infused with lemon. Detoxification. When orange juice goes a little warm, It kind of hits different when it's cold. All right. Hey, Anne. Tastes like death. Well, that's all right. I do death and rebirth as much as I eat lunch and dinner. It's character builder. Let's see. Virgo, let's see. What will the new moon bring you? Ooh, shuffling backwards. What will the new moon bring you? Fun fact, I love my orange juice warm. Damn. I'm not gonna comment on that. Speaking of death, Virgo. Virgo. The death of a situation, this could be in regard to like a romantic connection. The death of a situation is going to be bringing you a person. So this is actually saying that, hey, we're going to bring you an ending, but within that ending, we have a new beginning for you. So, I mean, it's fair, right? It's fair, right? Like, right, Virgo? Like, yeah, we're going to bring you an ending, but don't worry, you know, that's the bad news. The good news is we're going to bring you someone else. You know when people say, you want the bad news or the good news? Like, okay, give me the bad news. That connection is dead. It's gonna be removed from your contracts. Ugh, okay, what's the good news? We're gonna bring you someone else. A soul contract. Soulmate. So I guess it's okay, right? Because you've had a connection that has been dragging in your life. And this is kind of like saying, hey, you know what? This is too slow. It's not going anywhere. And you two do not seem like you want to put anything towards it. So we're going to remove it altogether. We're going to remove it. Don't worry though. We'll bring you someone else. We'll give you someone else. We'll put this soulmate your way so that you two can meet. And it's going to be a successful connection with this new person that will be kind of like a replacement to the stagnant situation that you had. Yeah. It's like, look, you out, you in. I've never seen the Two of Pentacles like this before. You're being called out and you go in. So the way to look at this, Virgo, is that like the ending of this connection, don't let that be something that brings you down. Just understand that it's time for it to just go, because it's kind of creating stagnation, and you're not supposed to be stagnant in your life. It's like, hey, we're gonna remove this. You know, like it seems like this is not going anywhere, so we're gonna remove it altogether and bring you someone else that you don't have to be stagnant with. Because the energy between you and this person that was like dragging, it's it was so slow that it's stagnant. It's almost like a pain to watch. It's like Spirit is like, these two will not do a thing. They're too stubborn for each other. They're too stubborn. You know what I mean? So it's almost like there was a vote on the connection that you have. And the vote is to get them out of your life altogether and bring someone else. Okay. Oh, that trend. We listen and we don't judge. No, I'm not judging. Because what the fuck? Hey, Maurice. We listen and we don't judge. Oh my god, I saw this lady that was... I love the couple, you know. Like, if you have seen them, you will know exactly who I'm talking about. She was like, we listen when we don't judge, okay? And they both did this trend. But when she got to the point where she said, I go to your dirty socks and I sniff them, I was like, no way. No way! It traumatized me. She was like, I go to your dirty socks and I sniff them. This warm orange juice, and I just remembered her saying that is not mixing well. Have you guys seen that? Have you guys seen that? Whew. Yeah. They're a very famous couple on TikTok. And they're really cute together and everything. But when she said that... Okay, let me not do that because I'm gonna for real do it. What goes down must not come up. Okay? Wow, okay, 33 for Taurus. I agree, Janice. I agree. People are too comfortable online. Like they share the most intimate stuff. I don't give a fuck if I've been with you and we're like, let's say we're a famous couple, you know, online. I don't give a fuck. Let's not say that. Let's not put our dirty laundry, no pun intended, online. Okay? Taurus, if you have not seen your reading, it was uploaded not so long ago, so check it out. If you missed it, if you didn't see it, check it out. Okay? Let's see, Taurus. What will the new moon bring you? Okay. Movement. Success. Or movement towards success. See, I see that you've been working towards something and it was difficult to maintain or difficult to keep afloat. And this energy is going to be like a stabilizer, meaning that if you thought that things were kind of barely stable, this is going to be like a concrete thing, you know? So for example, when you build a house, you kind of like put the boards up and you kind of want to see how the shape of the house will look like before you put the concrete, the foundation. So there is a movement here that's going to allow you to put a strong foundation so that what you're working towards has a stable foundation, stable ground. So in a way, this is going to kind of like seal the deal, make sure that it's not going anywhere. It's going to be final. It's going to give you peace of mind, I want to say. Because you could be worrying, or you could be thinking, oh, you know, if I don't work towards it, I might lose it. So I have to work towards it every day. You kind of have to put in the work and effort. And now this energy is bringing you something so solid and kind of like will support your structure to the point where you're not having to worry about losing it, or, you know, maybe you'll take a day off, it's still going to be there. Do you know what I mean? It's going to give you that peace of mind. Let's see what's at the bottom. Yeah, the Chariot twice. Interesting. We don't have many cards here. We have the Chariot twice. And the Temperance. It's going to give you peace of mind. Look at that. Beautiful confirmation here. So, you can kind of like rest your pretty little head and not worry about this thing that you've been putting constant effort towards. It's going to finally give you a break, because it's going to be able to stay stable without your constant input on it. You know what I mean? This reminds me actually of when you start something. Like, for example, when you start a business, it will be 24/7. That's what you think about. That's what you're doing. But once it becomes an everyday thing, and it's kind of like stabilizing, you can breathe again. You can be, okay, whew, I can take a little break. You know, it's going to be there. So this could have been like a start of a business or something that you didn't have a lot of experience in, and you had to put in the work towards it constantly. Now you're going to reach a phase where you don't have to. I don't mean like you're not going to do anything at all. It's just a little break from it. It's like you don't have to worry about it collapsing, because you have a strong foundation for it now. So your hard work is paying off. Or has paid off, or will be paying off. Okay? Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Hang on, I'm gonna have to turn my heater off because it's on. Night is like on the door frame. She's looking at the ceiling with the ceiling 2 inches away from her. She's a little weirdo. Celia, beloved, hi. Capricorn, let's go Capricorn. Okay, let's do it 39. Capricorn, if you missed your general reading, go check it out. It's been published. In fact, I just published it like not so long before I started the live stream. So make sure you check it out. It's there. All right, let's see. Capricorn, what will the new moon bring you? What will the new moon bring you? Who did I say this to? You have the exact same 2 cards. Was it Leo? I think it was Leo. Maybe you have Leo in your chart. Ooh, Capricorn, I see you cutting someone out. You know, they're gonna do something. They're gonna give you the last reason to cut them off. they're gonna do something stupid. And you're like, for example, when you're having like a connection with someone, let's say an ex, and you're kind of back and forth, on and off, and you don't really know, they're annoying me, but I love them. They have so many toxic things or red flags, but I love them. But then they do that little thing, and it just sums it up in your head. It's like, okay, that's it. You just hit my limit. I'm done with you. You know what? I'm really glad that you did that, because you helped me make my decision. Like, I'm done. Like, I'm not just done with you, I'm done. Like, this is it. This is the last time. You know when that happens? And it's like this, it's almost like a weight being lifted of you. It's like, you know what? I don't know why I'm tripping over you. Like, you just did exactly what I needed. Thank you. Now I'm done. You know what I mean? So I see someone doing something stupid, and maybe you gave this person so many chances. Maybe they're gonna do something different, sometimes people do something extra, right? So they will do something that will be just the last straw. Like, okay, I'm done. And I feel like when you make that decision, you will see it as a good thing. You're not going to be crying in bed. You're not going to be like, oh, I didn't want to do that. No, you'll be like, you know what? I'm glad this is over. I'm glad we're done now. It's like, okay, you just helped me make a final decision about you. Thank you. Thank you for your service. And I feel like it's going to free you, Capricorn. It's going to allow you to be like, I didn't actually realize how much this person had a hold on me, or how much they held me back from being myself, or how much weight they have put on me. You know what I'm getting as well? You know when you look at an ex sometimes and you're wondering, what did I even see in them? You know what I mean? You know when you look at an ex, what did I even see in them? Ew. Or if it's not ew, even if they are attractive, you could be like, ugh, can't believe I fell in love with that. You would see all the red flags without your love on it. You know what I mean? So when you love someone, you kind of dismiss the red flags, or you kind of see the red as pink, and you're like, no, it's not red, it's love. But the moment your love is out of the equation, you see them for who they are, without any filter. You're like, ew. Why did I even entertain this toxic ass? You know what I mean? That's I feel like you're gonna get some type of clarity like this. It's like, yeah, we're done here. Yep, we're done. That last thing you did was all that I needed to know. That was the cherry on top. I feel like you will be glad that it's finished sooner than later. Maybe in your head you thought that this would take years for you to get over, or years for you to even get out of. Because I feel like you've had some type of, like, you knew it's not going anywhere, but you didn't know when. Well, now you're gonna know. And you will be glad it happened sooner than you thought. Because, when you are like trying to get over someone, or trying to break up with someone, you think maybe you'll never get over it, right? And then they do that thing, and you're like, Okay, well, I guess it's now. I'm over it. Whew. Alrighty then. Right, Nana. Sometimes the try is for you. Yeah. Sometimes you have to repeat a mistake until you are fully convinced that it's a mistake. This is why making mistakes is good for you. Because you learn from them eventually. Even if it doesn't get in your head the first time or the second time or the third time, it will eventually make itself known to you. It's like, yes, it's a mistake. Can we move on now? Yeah, understandable though. The best you can do when it comes to another person is wish they can change. That's all you can do. Wish. Because change comes from within. If they don't want to change, they're not gonna. Doesn't matter how many chances you give them. Maybe they will change, maybe they won't. But you have a life to look after. Right? So always prioritize the love that you have for yourself and the self-respect that you have for yourself over any connection. Any connection. I don't care if they are your twin flame. I don't care if it's an angel, the devil, God itself. I don't care. Your self-love first, your self-respect first. If those go out of the window, you have healing to do yourself. So always prioritize yourself. And all the people that tell you, no, love is selfless. Love is there, you have to compromise. Compromising not on the expense of sacrificing yourself. Remember that. You can compromise as long as you're not sacrificing yourself. That's it. All right, we're going to do air next. Yeah, there is this quote I love by Jim Rohn. And he said, will you take care of yourself for what was the, I want to remember the quote, the way he said it, because it has like a ring to it. He said, yeah, take care of yourself for me and I'll take care of myself for you. Instead of taking care of you for me and you taking care of me for you. Does that make sense? So you have to take care of yourself. You cannot love another person if you are not capable of loving yourself. So you have to first accomplish loving yourself first. And then you can love another person. If you love another person more than you love yourself, you can't love them. Comprende? The love for yourself is also your capability to love another. If you don't have that, you can't love them. You're not loving them. All right. Let's do air. Aquarius. Let's see, what will the new moon bring you, Aquarius? Options. Lots of options. Okay, interesting. I see a test, Aquarius. This is a test of your priorities, meaning you will be given a lot of options, and like there is a team of spirit that is cheering for you. It's like, we believe Aquarius will make the right decision because we believe Aquarius knows their priorities. And the universe is like, well, we'll see. You know what I mean? It feels like a test. You will be, it's not like an illusion of option. These are like valid, solid options. But your choice will reflect on your priorities. Does that make sense? So for example, if you're prioritizing something specific in your life, and that's the only thing you've been doing with no options but that thing in front of you. But then what happens if we give you options? Will you choose differently? Or will you stick to that one thing that you're focused on currently? So it's a test. It's like, are you really wanting what you are? Are you really wanting what you are doing right now on this current path? Are you really that committed to that path if we gave you other options? Or are you only focused on this path because you think that's the only way towards progressing in life? So it's a test. Damn. And it's a very important test. You know, you kind of have to know where your values, your goals, and what you prioritize. You know, you kind of have to see if it aligns with where you are on. So it's a test from the universe to see, well, let's give Aquarius options and see if they will stick to what they're doing still. If we give them options, or will they change path altogether? Now, here's the thing. You might choose another path and change your life, and people will be like, what the fuck happened? Aquarius just changed paths. Did anyone see it coming? And that will be your choice. So it's not the illusion of options. You will actually be given options. But you will have to look at your priorities, because if you choose another path, you will have to see how that will affect your current priorities. So you might have to change things around if you choose another path. Interesting. Now, I do see that the path that you are currently on, you've worked really hard to be on it. Like you've had like laser focus on it. And if you choose to change paths, it will present itself with challenges. So make sure that you have clarity. Make sure you kind of check with yourself and your priorities before you change path, or before you choose another option. Okay? Whew. Alrighty. $53.53. Gemini. Gemini, let's see. What will the new moon bring you? Interesting. You know, Gemini, let me tell you something. If you think that you have to constantly manifest, because it feels like you're manifesting something, okay? Let's say, because this energy kind of comes across as obsessively wanting to manifest something, and you think the more you are focused on it, the faster it will come into your life. This is kind of telling you, hey, give yourself a break. because you are attaching yourself to an outcome that you are kind of obsessed with, which is pushing the outcome away from you. Because every moment that's passing, you're thinking, I don't have it yet, or I don't have it yet, I don't have it yet. I want to manifest it, I want to manifest it, I want to manifest it. Basically, you're giving the lack. And a lot of people think that when they're manifesting something, they constantly have to manifest it. No, you don't. You manifest it, you put it out there and let go so that it can have a chance to find its way to you. Because if you're constantly manifesting it, it's like, you're out there, you're not here yet, you're out there, you're not here yet, you're out there, you're not here yet, and you actually end up manifesting, you are not there, you are not here yet, you know, like you manifest the lack or the absence of what you are trying to manifest. Because whatever you try to impress on your subconscious is what helps you manifest. The fastest way to manifest something is to work on the programming that is in your brain. Because whatever your subconscious believes is also how easily or how hard you manifest something. This is why when you work on your mindset, it is easier for you to manifest something, you know? You change the paradigms, you change the mindset. So this is telling you, let it go. We heard you. You want it real bad. Okay. We heard you, let it go. It's coming. It's coming your way. But you need to let it go first. So this is basically telling you what you are trying to manifest has your name on it. Your name is on it. But you insisting on manifesting it's almost like forcing to pull it in. It's actually creating resistance for it to come in. Do you understand? So let it go. It's coming anyway. Your obsession with it is actually pushing it or keeping it out of your life. Okay, think of something else. Busy yourself with something else. Forget about it. It already has your name on it. If you order something, will you check every second where that parcel is or where that thing you ordered is? No, you'll believe because you bought it with your money's worth, it's gonna come. And after some time, when you forget about it and you're noticing, oh, it didn't come yet, let me check on it. That's okay. You can check on your manifestations from time to time to just make sure that it's still on the way, it's coming towards you. But if you're obsessively watching it, it's not going to help it come faster. That's for one. And most of the time, people will put the idea of lack out there instead of them having it. Okay? So this is kind of like FYI, what you are manifesting already has your name on it. Let go now, so that it can find its way to you without your obsession with it. Because your obsession with it is creating the lack of it, which is being manifested. Alrighty. It's gonna go away. Alright, let's see who's next. You're welcome, B. Alrighty, let's see who's next. Libra. Let's see, Libra. What will the new moon bring you? I just heard the mask will fall off. The mask will fall off. You could have someone that is very much intimidated by you, but they're pretending that they are confident, that they are not really worried about what you fucking think. So it's, you know when people pretend to be cool? It's like, I'm cool, I don't care, whatever. You know when people do that, it's like, whatever, I don't care. When really they do care. So what I heard earlier with the mask falling off, maybe that means that you will see this person with emotions. Maybe this person is pretending that they have a heart of ice. They don't feel a thing. They don't care what you do. But you will kind of see them differently. It's almost like the veil will be thin, or, the mask will fall off and they will reveal themselves to you. Even if it's like for a moment. And then they will put their mask on again and hope that you didn't notice. So you will see someone here for who they truly are. And I feel like it's not a bad way. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like this person is a bad person that's, their mask is falling off, so you're going to see how nasty they are. It's more like the opposite. It's almost like they wear a mask that is like nasty, I don't care, and that's going to fall off, and you're going to see that they are quite warm and fuzzy and really sensitive. You're like, huh, I didn't even think you had a heart. So you have feelings? Okay. So their cold demeanor is going to be melting away. This person is being revealed to you. You get to see who they truly are. And I feel like, I'm getting like timid, shy as well. Maybe this person pretends to be like they're better than you, or, they have this energy that dominates the room or something like that. But when it comes to you, they become this little tiny thing that's shy and timid. But then they try to keep that mask on. And maybe you see it and believe it. But then now you will get to see this person for who they truly are, with the mask falling off. So I'm seeing that you will get closer to them. That you will see them, like you will get a little peek into who they truly are. And I feel like you actually intimidate them. This person is quite sensitive. Like, for example, if they are, like, in most cases, I notice the people that try to be really hard, try really hard to make people believe that they are scary and they are so angry. If you really get to know them, they're sweethearts, or they are really sensitive. And this is why they have this mask. Hey, don't fuck with me, right? I mean, the best way I would describe this is if you look at a Scorpio, they're scary, right? But once you get to know a Scorpio, they're really a fucking sweetheart. You heard that too? It's a car. So yeah, I see that you will get to know this person on a deeper sense, or their mask will fall off, so you will see them differently. Maybe you will catch them in a vulnerable moment and you will get to see who they truly are. I need a little break before we do water signs. Here she comes. Is that your cue to come and say hi? She's looking at something. Hi. She's gonna give you ASMR. Just the break I needed. That's it. Are we done here? No? I love it when she stands on her two little cute paws, feet, and she will like push her head to get, look, it's so cute. It's like a little horse. Little horse. Oh, please don't get in your heat. Like she's on the verge of getting in her heat again. So I'm hoping that she doesn't. I'm hoping. Junior, I had a boy cat exactly like her, before her. So I get it. Yeah, it's her breed. Black Maine Coon, I think they're called. Alright, let's do water signs. Pisces. Let's see, Pisces. What will the new moon bring you, Pisces? Let's see. Ooh, options. Now, when I say options, I feel like you have to make a decision. You know, you have to kind of choose between two people, two situations, but it seems like your emotions are involved. So whether this is a person or a situation that you are emotionally involved in, this is telling you, hey, it's time to choose. So you know what I'm getting? I feel like you will have like a little bit of pressure. It's almost like, you know, when time is running out and you kind of have to make a decision now because time is running out. So maybe you were relaxed, you know, it's like, you know, I'll choose tomorrow. No rush, no deadline, it's fine. But you know, when you were a student, for example, and you have homework that is due tomorrow and you've been putting it off the whole week, and then you know now the deadline is tomorrow. So you're gonna have to kind of complete the assignment, right? So I feel like the universe is going to put you in this corner so that it forces you to choose, because the Chariot is here. It's like, Pisces, time is running out now. You'll have to make a choice. No more putting this off. And I feel like this will be so freeing for you, because I feel like the weight on you not deciding is heavier than you deciding. So you not deciding could be a comfortable position to be in because you don't want to make a wrong choice. That's fair enough. But the weight of that is weighing you down. This is why the Chariot is here to save the day. It's like, hey, come on. We're gonna have to put some pressure on you so that you remove this unnecessary weight and choose. Let me tell you something, Pisces. If you truly tap into your intuition, I don't know, like do some meditation before you decide, you will end up making the right choice for you. So if you are like thinking, yeah, but what if I make the wrong choice? I don't have enough information to make an accurate choice. Let go of the information, let go of that. Recenter yourself, meditate if you have to, and then make that choice based on your intuition. You will end up making the right decision. Okay? Whenever you don't know, whenever you don't have enough information to decide, always free yourself from all the information that you could be occupying yourself and stressing yourself with. Recenter, make a choice. Your intuition will always take you to where you're supposed to go. Always. That's why it's there. That's it. That's what the intuition does. So give it tap into it. It's as good as knowing everything you need to know. But hey, trusting in the unknown, or trusting that your intuition knows even when you don't know, can be challenging. But practice trusting your intuition, and it will be on point every time. Cystic, best of luck with your career. Hopefully everything works out in your favor. All right. Scorpios. Scorpio, let's see. What will the new moon bring you? Wow. This is for the Scorpio singles specifically. Because this is talking about your options, romantic options. And you're going to have, it's like you're going to have like a download on who to choose. And let me tell you, the person that you will choose is the best option. So you will have clarity, download through, it's like you either will have like people approaching you left and right and you're like, oh, who do I choose? They're all great on the surface. You will have the clarity about all these options and you will know. It's like, when you close your eyes and you can see the light. So for example, when you are in a well-lit room, and you close your eyes, you still see the light even though your eyes are closed. One of these options will shine brightest. So you will, it's kind of like telling you, hey, you don't know everything about each option, but the one that shines brightest to you, that's the one. That's the one. That's the one you should choose. And that brightness is going to be, it's almost like your lantern. It's like, that's it. That's the light. I'm taking that one. You know? So all the confusion and all these options, don't worry about that. It will come to you. The clarity, the download on who to choose will come to you. That's what's coming to you during this new moon. The clarity on who to choose. And I feel like you're gonna filter your options. You might even find yourself choosing between two. Like maybe you've had, I don't know, like maybe you've had 5 options. And you're gonna filter. You have 2 people now. And you're thinking, okay, now that it's tight. It's like a tie between these 2. Even if you close your eyes, when I say close your eyes, meaning that you don't really know everything about these 2 and you don't know if it's going to be the right decision. But the one that will shine to you brightest, not literally, figuratively, like one will call for you more than the other. The one that calls for you more is the one that is calling for your spirit. And that is the connection, the brightness that I'm talking about. Okay? So your ass won't be single and confused anymore. Because one of these options is the one that you will end up with. A relationship incoming for you, Scorpio. Hope you're ready. Cancer. Let's see, Cancer. What will the new moon bring you, Cancer? That was quick. I feel like Cancer readings, especially on the all signs, whenever we get to Cancer, it's like hurry up. The way that your cards come out, it's like, finally, my fucking turn. I'm the last one. Like it's always, your cards always fly out quickly as soon as I ask. Chill. Damn. Cancer, someone here is... Now, I'm not sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Show me. Is it a good thing or a bad thing that this truth is coming out? Now, the death card. I mean, in this case, when I said good thing or bad thing, death. It's not a good thing. Okay, someone is being exposed here. Someone that is manipulating you, or someone that is like... has been telling you lies, and the truth will come out. They will get exposed. You know what I'm getting? I'm getting that they will tell you something and they will forget that they have told you that, and they will tell you something different, and you will be like, hold on a second. Last month, you said differently. You said something differently. What is that about? Okay, so now you're telling me something else. And they will be like, and you will tap into your intuition so quickly, knowing that this person has been fucking with you. So someone is getting exposed. I feel like this is a person that made excuses to things that you forgave them for. But now that you're going to find out the truth, it's going to be like, hang on, so when you told me your dog died and you didn't talk to me for a few days, that didn't happen? So what the fuck were you doing then? So I feel like that will reveal something. And this person will be like scratching their head like I am. It's like, what the fuck do I say now? You will catch them in a lie. Someone is getting exposed here, and you will realize that this person has been manipulating you, fucking with you, lying to you. And all the forgiveness out of the kindness of your heart was not put in the right person, meaning that this person doesn't deserve your understanding, that doesn't deserve your forgiveness. They deserve to be cut out. And I feel like that could be the decision that you make. Because after them being exposed, you might say, well, now that I know, maybe I can forgive you. Who knows? But in most cases, when you find out someone has been manipulating you, lying to you, and you catching them, they didn't come to you and say, hey, I've been lying to you, and confessing. It's more like you catching them. Yeah, most of the time people will be like, okay, you know what? You're out. So expect some type of drama to break, but remember, Cancer, that this drama is to reveal the truth about this person. So if you want to look at it, it's a good thing that it happened. You know what I mean? You know, when two people argue about something and then something, you know, out of like a slip of a tongue, they say something that you needed to hear, or confirms your intuition or suspicion. Yeah, I see that here. So it's a good thing that you argued, or it's a good thing that drama will happen. Do you know what I mean? Because it revealed this liar. Damn. You know, I would not be surprised if this involves cheating. Because I do see something like that here. Like, for example, if they told you, hey, I didn't talk to you for a couple of days because my dog died or whatever. Like, people use dumb excuses, right? And then you find out that that didn't happen. And then you do a little digging and you actually find out that they were with someone. It's something like that. It's like drama right here. But remember, this drama is happening for you. Because if it didn't happen, you wouldn't catch this person. Okay? Damn. All right, well. Bull sword. That's for you to think, not for me to prove. So if you don't believe, just take yourself out of the equation. No one is telling you to be here. I'm not putting a gun to your fucking face, telling you to stay. Please believe me. Okay? Alright, you guys. I wish you all the best. I hope you enjoyed. Remember, Taurus and Capricorn are out, so check those out. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you probably tomorrow. Take care for now.